What's going on YouTube? Dragon Speed Shop here. Today's video we are going to work on the floor pans and stuff, getting the exhaust ready for paint, and work a little bit on the suspension. We got to paint some silver on the back side of the rims, but for this kit the exhaust is molded in and it doesn't look very good being purple. So my little trick here is in this little cup I've got a little bit of Elmer's glue and just a little bit of water. See if I can get this in here. All I'm gonna do is just take this and run around the exhaust very carefully. See if I can get this on camera today. And we're just cutting in a nice line. I have mixed this, you know, probably I don't know, kind of about the consistency of some paint, you know, some like for your airbrush. It's about the consistency. I've mixed this Elmer's glue up. I'm just gonna brush out a little bit of ways so I can actually just kind of mask the rest of this. You don't need a real thick layer. You know, you don't need a lot of this on there. A little bit goes a long way. Just make sure you're cutting, you know, a nice smooth straight line. There's no heavy puddles up against the line, because that will affect, you know, the overall finish. You might have to go back and brush a little tiny bit. So you can kind of see what I'm doing here. So little spots like this I'll most likely just kind of brush all out, because it'll be easier to paint or to mask it off. It's going to peel right off the clear coat or anything else that you have. It should peel off base coat just fine. You ended up wanting to clear your exhaust for some reason or whatever. So I'm going to run around, get all this done, and let it dry, and show you what it looks like in a little bit. Alrighty, so you can see there it dries kind of flat, so you're going to be able to tell, you know, what you've missed, what you haven't, you know. So just wait for it to dry. You know, sometimes you may end up putting 2 coats on it. We'll get this masked off and then get some color sprayed on this. So, and then I also can't really see, but I got the insides of the rims glued together so we can paint silver on those. So if you guys have any questions, you know, about this, you know, I'll show you aftermath and how to clean this up and everything. So I will get that done and I'll be back again. Alright, so here we go. It looks a little kind of worse for wear than what it is, but easiest cleanup. If you remember, you know, a little kid playing with Elmer's glue, you know, it's basically about the same thing. So try not to scratch or clear or anything, but as soon as you get a little bit up, I can find them, usually just kind of Doo -doo. And then just kind of peel off piece by piece. You can see leaves a nice line. This will take a little bit of time, but in the long run, I think it's a little bit nicer. Sorry, I kind of did that off camera. So there you go. I will clean this kind of off camera. It will take a little bit of time, as you can tell. You know, it doesn't hurt the clear. You can still see that shine is nice and beautiful. You know, it didn't really hurt anything. You know, just take your time. Don't press, you know, real hard trying to get this edge up. And you will have some nice, beautiful lines. Let's see if we can take a look at that line that I just peeled. You know, it may peel. I didn't scuff the clear or anything, so you might be able to catch it. Peeled a little bit of the paint off, but you know, a brush, and that's an easy touch up. So you know, just take your time. And you know, if you put this on a little bit thicker than I did, you know, this may peel off a little bit. You know, if you're worried, I guess you could kind of run your knife around the edge of parts. So you get the gist of it. Easy enough. Just make sure, you know, any of the flat, you know, from where it dried is all peeled off. That's a easy thing. So on the suspension, you know, I'm just going to end up hand painting all the control arms and sway bars and links and stuff, and I think you guys can manage that without me showing you how. I don't do anything special or anything like that. So you know, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and this little trick that I showed you how to mask those. You know, with pretty easy to do. You know, it's not real complicated, but you know, the more time you take on it, the you know, nicer it's gonna look, and things are gonna turn out pretty well for you. So hope you guys enjoyed the video again, and don't forget to hit that like button, that subscribe button. It helps me out very much. And without further ado, I'm out.